Morning, everyone. How was everyone's weekend? How was everyone's weekend? All right. So Nico, Ready, Blake, Comment, John, JN, Profits. What is everyone looking at today? What does everyone have their eye on? Right now I have the VIX chart pulled up. This is really, the most important chart I'm looking at this morning. Clear setup here on VIX, right? Multiple rejections across this trend line. Change this music. I don't like it. Do you guys like this music? It's a little creepy. It's like Halloween vibes. You're watching SPX SPY, Netflix, AMD, EMPH. So here's VIX, right? Multiple rejections across the board here. We broke out here in pre-market and we're hovering right above, right? We have multiple bounces off this previous support at 26.94 and we're kind of floating around there again. So this is kind of let us know which way the market's going to head today, right? If we break below this low, most likely we're going to continue to the downside here. Music is bearish. Right, which that means the market would move to the upside. Then if we break out, we could push up to this next level around 26.72, which is this previous resistance where we had that triple top, and then we rejected it again a few times here on Thursday. Yeah, we have FOMC this week. I think it's on Tuesday, right? Should tell us here. I think we have FOMC on Tuesday. Let's see. Oh, it's on Wednesday. Wednesday, 2 p.m. Oh, it starts Tuesday. Speeches are Wednesday. That's what it is. Thank you, guys. Yep. So it starts Tuesday, and then the speeches are on Wednesday. So definitely something to take note of. Definitely need to take note of that. All right. So again, VIX is what I'm looking at for now. SPY. No setup on SPY, right? So no need to really, try and make a setup out of it. Only thing to note is this previous resistance that we rejected on Wednesday, right? Major reversal at that level, and we're kind of opening up right near it. So I need to see what happens at this level. Look where we rejected, right? Previous support acted as a double top here, and then we acted as a resistance again on Friday. Right, so again, all the levels always working out. But no setup here on these smaller time frames. Need to wait for something to develop here. QQQ, same thing, right? Nothing really here. We have this level That rejected 3 times. We created this little flag below it. All right, little consolidation period before we broke out, pushed back to the upside, retested, and saw some continuation. But now we're opening up right back at this level here. Need to see how that level reacts. IWM, same thing. All right, nice little flag on IWM, broke out. And now we're sitting right at this previous resistance that we had on Wednesday. This is how it always works out, right? We'll break through the resistance, right? People will enter calls, it gets faked out, and it drops back down below, right? People get faked out, and it bounces right off that next level below. Always happens like that. SPY, there's really no setup on. Just the only important level is this 387.58 level, which is that previous resistance from Wednesday. Right, and then if that drops, next major level below is 385, which is what I'm looking at. If everyone could drop a like on the video, I'd appreciate it. Let's take a look at Tesla. Apple, I mean, let's do Apple. We'll go to Tesla next. So Apple, perfect head and shoulders on Friday. Right, neckline, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. And now we're pushing back down below. The levels we need to watch for. Zoom out a little bit. We bounced a few times off this level, right? Previous support, acted as a triple top here. And we're opening up right at that region. So 153.60, right around that region. And then this clear level back on Tuesday that we had, 152.50 pretty much. Right, so those are the levels. Need to see what happens. Other than that, probably going to wait for an intraday setup. Definitely going to be waiting for a lot of intraday setups today. Don't really like anything in open. Tesla, super choppy price action. If we go to a little bit of a higher time frame. Right, only thing I would note is potentially this. Right, not the cleanest of all charts. We had this big fake out. We have this resistance here, right? So we rejected once, rejected twice here, right? So pretty much a triple top here. And set an alert at this level, about 229.79, or 230.5, which is the high, and potentially watch for a breakout if we get that push up here. Not the cleanest of all charts. Music is wild. Go back to this. So Amazon. Right, we have this previous support, gap down below it. We're sitting at the lows here. If I can pinpoint this. Right, we bounced multiple times across this 101 level. And we kind of did a little bit of fake out here. Need to see what happens at the 100 level and the 101 level. Again, don't really like any setups here at open. Right, there's no clear patterns on like anything, or everything's either gapping down. Yeah, a lot of earnings this week as well. Right, so things are going to be all over the place again. Right, if there's no setup, there's no trade. You don't have to trade every week. Right, we also have FOMC this week on Wednesday, those speeches, Tuesday and Wednesday. So don't feel pressured to trade. Right, it's never a bad idea to sit out. Yes, it could be boring, but you would rather be bored than lose money. right? You would rather be bored than lose money. So if there's no setup, there's no trade. Don't rush setups. Don't have any trades today? Yep, then don't take anything. Don't feel pressure to trade, right? Don't get that sense of urgency or FOMO, right? Fear of missing out, right? Don't feel like, you know, you're going to miss a play. There's always going to be another trade, right? The market's always going to be here. We have weeks ahead of you, months ahead of you to take other trades. If you miss 1 week, nothing's going to happen, right? Let's see, Nvidia could potentially move today, right? It's definitely stronger here in pre-market than most names. It's sitting right at the highs here. Same with Amazon. Amazon's sitting right at the highs. I'm going to set an alert at the high of Friday and see how it reacts at that level. Right, Amazon only down 0.15%. Nvidia 0.47. Sitting right at this high here. Set an alert here as well. So Amazon and Nvidia, the strongest names here in pre-market. Apple's one of the weakest, right? So when Apple's weak, the market has a very tough time to move the upside. Let's see. Snap, I don't really like to play. What do we got? Netflix, kind of a nice little flag here. Decent. Big gap on VIX. Yeah, this moves to the downside, which would mean the market would move up. Really just need to see what happens at open. That's really what I need to wait for here. BABA down 1.5%, 1.1%. Oh, you want to see Roku? Sure. Let's see what we got. Let's take a look at the higher time frames first. All right, so notice the overall trend is downside. All right, so that's the first thing you should definitely notice. All right, this is the first thing I notice, along with, you know, something like this, right? We had this wedge, broke out, pulled back to that previous support. All right, previous resistance acted as support. Then we have what? Look, multiple levels that react. Previous support acted as resistance, and we're sitting right here at the high here. Would I consider myself addicted to trading? 100%. It's like a new puzzle every day. It's like a new puzzle every day. Love it. And then you can make money from it too. This looks pretty decent though, Roku. But again, overall downtrend. So let's take a look at the pre-market action. This is the 1 minute. We'll go to 3 minute because that's too difficult. All right, so typical wedge here in pre-market. Right, I had that breakout. Now it's testing this previous support. Need to see what happens again at this 387.58 level, right? Which is this previous resistance. The dopamine on the green trades is top tier. Yes, but you can't let that affect you, right? Of course you want to get excited and all, but a green trade, right? You can't let it affect you, because then the red trades are just going to affect you even more. Every single day and every single week, you need to, remind yourself, don't get high off the trades, pretty much, right? If you get high off the trades and, you have a thrill to it, you're going to blow up the account one day or another. It's going to come. Right? If you get excited like that on the trades, it's going to come one day or another. Where one day you're going to get trigger happy, you're going to size too big. It happens to everyone. Right? You need to constantly remind yourself to not have that rush. Right? This isn't gambling. There is a way to beat it and to be consistent and to be profitable. Right? All the analysts here are perfect examples of that. Yep, never a bad idea to go into the psychology of trading. Never a bad idea. Probably one of the most important factors. Your mind controls everything. Right? Trading is very simple after you look at the the setup. Right? After the move has happened, you say to yourself, "Wow, it's really that simple." But your mental game or your emotions made you think otherwise. Set alert here. If this breaks to the upside on VIX, I'm going to be taking puts on SPY or SPX. I will. Right. Also, if this low breaks, right, take puts. All right. Yeah, you gotta try and keep it, even key across the board. If everyone could please drop a like on the video, I would appreciate it. Yep, Cedar's an amazing trader. She has a ton of experience, so definitely, a great person to learn from. All the analysts are. Every single one's a great trader. What questions does everyone have so far? What questions does everyone have so far? Coin, I did not. Pub M, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, it's not something I would trade. Coin. Turn off pre-market. Coin, decent setup here, actually. All right, we have that resistance that we broke. This support. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll add it to the watch list. I like this wedge. So Tracy Churchill asks, we should expect a pullback after Friday's run up or don't expect anything, right? Try and not have an opinion, right? Just play the levels. Just focus on the chart. If you start to try and make predictions, right, your emotions are going to come into play, right? So be even key, right? Just focus on the chart. If the market does this, then you do that. Yep. Sometimes trades are way too fast to catch. Sometimes we can't even get them. And we're the ones taking them, right? So you're never going to catch every single play. Options move very quickly, and it's, you know, it's the name of the game. But I do like this setup here on Coin, right? Perfect wedge, clear risk to reward, right? You can take an entry. You know, the perfect entry point would have been here, right? Previous support, we had a little double bottom here, acted as resistance, and then broke out, right? So this would be the entry point. Stop loss would be below, right? And the price target would be in this region here. Perfect setup. I like this. I'll take this every single time. Is anyone here from Kansas City, Missouri? Question for everyone. Anyone here from Kansas City? Head and shoulders on SPY, you said? Not really. I'm going to Kansas City this weekend for the Chiefs game on Sunday. Which is why I asked that. All right, so here's the setup on Coin. All right, can potentially take an entry at open, or we're gonna have to wait for this level here. All right, so if that level breaks, which is right around 73.30 or 73.50. All right, but if you take the entry here, right, my stop loss is going to be somewhere over here. All right, I don't want to risk all this downside move if I ended up taking an entry here, right? Because we're moving the entry up halfway. Coin's also green in pre-market, so something to take note of. Amazon pretty much close to even here at open. Only down 0.08%. Let's keep an eye on VIX here. So pre-market here on SPY, about to test the lows of pre-market. Set an alert here. All right, if this breaks and VIX breaks out to the upside, I'm gonna watch puts at open. All right, for a move down to 385. Right, which means I need to see where this opens, but 385, right? Probably open 386.50. Probably open somewhere around here. So here's SPY and pre-market already breaking. Once the market opens, I will be in Discord voice chat, and obviously I'll let you know what I end up doing. If everyone could please drop a like on the video, I would appreciate it. Before market opens, let's switch over to the Discord. I will head over there now, and I will see you guys there. Appreciate it.